quad has a flat tire, and the cats need to move. Bro, I kind of need to take this to the shop. I got the kitties away and I got to the shop. But now I have a doggy. Yo, what is this episode gonna be? Just gonna go turn on the air compressor and fill it up. That one's cracked. I'm gonna have to fix that tire because it keeps going. Like the other one is too, but not as bad as that one though. Constantly going flat. No, don't worry, Rufus. I'm not trapping you in the shop this time. Now, oh, it's right here. I was gonna say I gotta find the cord or whatever it's called. And I gotta come over here and fill it up. With my other hand. It's easy as that. Don't think the other one's flat. Bro, Rufus, stop. I'm trying to... It's really flat right now. Does this look good? That's filled up a bit more. Rufus, actually stop. I'll pet you. Bro, actually chill. Bro, this dog is crazy. Let me check if the other one needs to be filled. Yes, just not as bad. Good enough. Okay, Rufus, time for your pets. Just gonna go shut that off. There we go. Quad filled up with air. Out here, this is the front of our shop. Earlier in like May, we did like kind of a makeover, like renovation with the skid steer and stuff. And I didn't use the skid steer for that because I don't really know how to dirt move or anything yet. Soon I will. So it was a very narrow road, but now it's wider like this. And then this comes out, because this was all like overgrown and had a bunch of like old garbage and scraps. So now this comes out and over here like that. And this is where there was an oil change and stuff. With like, these are some old fuel tanks that were here. They're not used. And this is the old work truck, I guess. It's terrible. You can't see what gear you're shifting into. And there, it's, at least when we were doing the work, it was really hot out and it was boiling in there. Yeah. Haven't used it since. This is some old broken lawnmower. And this is where I turn around in the trailer. Bunkhouse and houses over there and everything. Old chicken coops now. 2 of them are just empty chicken coops, and that closest one is for the bubblers at the pond or whatever they're called. And it's like they're never mind. Well, they used to be graners, and then there's all that farm stuff back there, and then yeah, there's a bunch of cool old stuff here, like this old table saw. Diesel, propane, and yeah, something I did want to do, I have made like 1 or 2 videos about it. I know I made like an edit about it, It's like from 1955 to 2025 or something, but wanted to check out this old Massey Ferguson. I think it's like a 55 or something like that. But yeah, I just wanted to come and check this out. Is this like a break? I don't know, you're gonna have to tell me. I am not sitting in that though, because it's gonna get... I'm guessing this is... Whoa, this is kind of a narrow thing. I'm guessing this here is throttle. And then, let's see. This is your, like, high or low selector for, like, gears, because you'd go into first, second, then you'd be like, gotta go into third, go back to first, but you flip that. Where's your gears, though? I mean, maybe it's not on there, huh? Give me a sec. It can't be on here, I swear. It would have had to be, like, right there. And it's not. So I'm guessing it's something or something. I don't know. And this would be a brake, right? Or do they have clutches? Or what? Yeah, well, like, is that it? Or what? No, I'm pretty sure that's the brake. What is this, though? Is this like a park brake, or... I don't know. I guess I'm not really an expert. You know, it'd be cool if in the future I fix this up. You know, like when those people like find old properties and like vehicles on old properties, old vehicles, and they fix them up. I should do that with this. Yeah, but I believe that the shifter would have been right there, and it's not. That would have been cool if it was there, but whatever. Yeah, this is I think it's a Massey 55. But that's cool. Except that there's no gear shifter. Unless I'm just retarded. You guys tell me if it's like right there, and I'm like, oh wait, it's not here, and it's just sitting right there. We got like a whole graveyard of old vehicles. I could make a video about this. I did before. I don't know if I posted though. And now I gotta mow. Just this little part right here though. Just this and then the other side. All this is fine. I could mow there, but I'm not. I didn't plan to do that field, but I just decided to, because why not? Oh. Okay, I probably should have changed my clothes first, but whatever. Who's bark? Holy. Again. Wow. This is gonna be a long time. There's a staircase right here. Oh, that's like a... What are those things they have? Like, it's like a hatch and it leads down to the basement. Those, that's what that staircase is.
Come right straight from the outside. That one would have been.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
An old Christmas tree.
It's not that old. It's from like this. No, because don't go upstairs, Mom.
I think sealed off. I just looking, I think it's sealed
The
off.
front was sealed off for the
Yeah,
upstairs.
it's sealed off.
Why can I look up?
Well, I think it looks like it's sealed off. We'll go that way. You go in, I guess they're gonna go up and then around that way.
Alright.
This is cool.
Let me see.
You
The Alberta teachers are officially on strike, so I don't have school so yeah, I guess I'll probably have more content or something. That's cool. It's just that my mom's a teacher, so she's not gonna get paid, except she's renting our old house out to my friend, so that's the only thing she's gonna get paid by. But this is like a nice crisp autumn morning, and it had rained earlier on. It smells like really like crisp and clean and nice out, and it's just, and the sky is all beautiful and blue, and it's really nice out. But I gotta go eat breakfast, but like I want to stay out here, but I'll eat that first. But it's really nice out, and our weed is still here. This quad really does not like starting in the cold. I'll put the choke on, and yeah, it's just like cold start. It does not want to work, but yeah, it hates it. Alright, well now it works. Oh my god, of course. Guess what time it is? Third time this week, filling up the quad tires. Told you this is gonna be the entire video. This has a bunch of old pop cans and rusty cans and stuff in it, and a random motorbike. What the heck is this? Getting in here. What is this old truck though? I'm talking quiet, so I don't know if you can hear me, but there's something. It's something. What the heck is this? What is that? Some mystery truck, apparently. Here is the old Parrish and Heimbacher grain elevator. It's obviously what P and H stands for. It stands for anything else. And yep, totally not anything else that I might know of. And it is now I think, yeah, they're not a thing anymore here. Like they're still a company, just not here. They just moved or closed down here in Vulcan for some reason. Obviously weren't getting good enough service or something, so everybody has to go to Richardson now or out of town. But yeah, I don't know who owns this or what, but yeah, it's just sitting here still. And then that Richardson Pioneer grain elevator down there. So there used to be the cool one. I made a little video about it, and it got down. Holy! It got torn down. It was down there on the north end of town. I'm on the south end, and so they tore that down this year. It was a piece of history that they couldn't afford to lose, and they just tore it down, and everybody's mad. But yeah, so that was Richardson, and now they're here because I guess before I was born, I've lived here my entire life. Apparently, this was Viterra, or however you pronounce it. I don't know. And this is still Parrish and Heimbacher. And yeah, but if you don't know about Vulcan's history, there's this cool thing called 9 in a Line, which I'm going to tell you guys about right now. 9 in a line was 9 in a line. Actually, at its peak, it got to 11 in a line, but everybody calls it 9 in a line. It was the 11-9 at one point, but got to 11 grain elevators down at the north end back in the 1920s. Probably around 1927, because that's when I think that's when Vulcan produced the biggest amount of grain for like Britain or something like that. Yeah, this little small town, an hour south of Calgary, which nobody knows except for tourists coming here because of Star Trek, because it's called Vulcan, and that's like a planet there or something, I don't know, in Star Trek. And yes, that's what they did. Because of all the farms around, they produce so much grain. And so that's what the 9 in a line comes from. Even though you got up to 11 grain elevators, it was still, everybody calls it 9 in a line. And now all of them are demolished, because they demolished the old Richardson one, which wasn't even the original. It was the Richardson that got like rebuilt or refurbished or something. Just rebuilt in like the 1970s, but so that wasn't even the original, but that was the last one there. And they tore it down it was May or April, but they tore it down. I witnessed it from afar. I happened to be in town that day. And yeah, they tore it down, and it was sad, and they were burning it. And all there is left is a little orange Richardson Pioneer shed that sits there. And that's it. That's all that's left there. And it was so iconic too. And I always used to go and walk around there when I lived over there. And then they just decided to... Whoa. Car has one headlight. That's totally illegal. Yeah, they just decided to get rid of it. Probably because it was in unstable condition. I say they should have repaired it, because it's a historic part of history in Vulcan, and nobody wanted to see it go. And now there's just these two elevators here. And no, that one in the distance is not part of it. That is the Seep Cleaning Co, and that's in the middle of town. Like, not in the middle, but like along the railway and highway in the middle. This is on the south end, and where the 9 in a line was on the north end. Oh, and there is a 9 in a line brewery now. Never been there. Heard it's really good, but obviously I haven't been there. I mean, actually I could have gone there. Even, I'm a minor, but you don't have to drink alcohol, obviously. But yeah, I've heard it's really good, but they serve really good drinks and food. And that's all I have to say. And now, yes, there's only one grain elevator, I guess. I could think about what's in the other towns, or in this county. I'll explain that now. So, in Vulcan County, there's the main town in the center called Vulcan, obviously. So that's called Vulcan County. Borden, it is an hour southeast of Calgary, along the CPKC, which I don't want to call it that, but it still is. The CPKC Alderside subdivision. Alderside is in Foothills County, and it is north between High River and Okotoks. It's just a little place. Don't know why they named a whole railway line after it, but they did. And then and then we're along Alberta Highway 23, because highways are provincial here in Canada. I'm pretty sure it's like probably like that in the States too, right? Statewide highways. Anyway, yeah. That's Richardson. Parrish and Highbacker. That's Parrish and Highbacker. That's Richardson Pioneer down there. Cylinders. That's Vulcan Seep Cleaning Co. down there. I know it's dusty because of harvest. sunset. Does it help? Yeah. Ooh, I like this picture. Let me snap that. And that is... And what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Okay, so Vulcan. And what else? It's a decently big county actually. It's not a MD, it's a county, and so yeah. I'll explain that now. Yeah, okay. I'm explaining this in a separate video, obviously. You'll know if you clicked on it. But I'm gonna probably post that Line one as a separate one and in this video. So yeah. But basically, yeah, there's Vulcan, biggest town in this area. It's a whole farming area, not much. And let's start from let's go, say you're going down the highway. Let's start from the north. Let's say you're going down Highway 23, which kind of goes zigzag. It goes east to west and then north to south. So you go there. There's Brant. Brant is a small town with a Christian school and one grain elevator. I don't know what, probably just a private company. Well, it just got quiet. I feel like everybody's gonna hear me or whatever. Yeah, that's it. So I'll put this in the same video. I'll do that. The main reason I actually paused the video was because I want to take a picture of this with actual good quality and not the film quality. Anyway, yeah, you got Brant, little town. Not much there except a Christian school and grain elevator. You move on to, now let's say you go east but still in the north. Then there's an even smaller little hamlet of Mossley, Alberta. That is where, if you've heard about Mossley, the way you've probably heard about it is Aspen Crossing Railway. I've been on it. It's like a tourist short line railway. You can go on plenty of rides. Right now I'm filming October, let me check my watch. October 9th. And so they will have the Train of Terror going on right now. That's their main ride right now because obviously Christmas time is the Polar Express and I've been on that. I'm not gonna go on it again. It's kind of just boring, but yeah. There are 3 cool old historic grain elevators there that Aspen Crossing does use in some of their trains, like the robbery one. They're pretty cool. I've been there and taken some pictures. Yeah, and that's basically all there is there though, and there's like a co-op and that's it. And then, okay, no, not a co-op, like a farming type of thing. And then there's a little like family-owned gas station, which I've been to. And it's funny, you have to pump the gas to the exact dollar and cent. Not exact cent, but pretty close. My mom's like, oh, I got 1 cent over, but obviously you can't pay that back, so. Yeah. And then that was off topic. You move on more east. There is Milo, which is bigger than Brant and Mossley. Whoa, am I tripping, or did I just see like a shooting star? Yeah, ignore me, I'm tripping right now. Yeah, you got Milo. I've been there. It's on the top of north end of Lake McGregor. And basically, I'll tell you about Lake McGregor after this. Milo has 1 grain elevator, don't know it. Probably just a private one. And, oh, I forgot one, but yeah, you got Milo. Nice little place. Not much there. There's a co-op and grain elevator and seed cleaning, and that's it. And houses, obviously, and stuff, and a school. And I missed one. Go back west in between Mossley and Arrowwood. Holy, Mossley and Milo, and there's Arrowwood, which I just forgot to tell you. It's also a little place. I think there's one closed down grain elevator. The railway is not there anymore. Same with Milo and yeah. And Mossley doesn't get any actual stuff. It's just Aspen Crossing. But they and then you got and then Arrowwood is like that. And this is going to be hard for you guys to watch if you are. You guys probably quit, but Airwood's just a nice little place. Middle of nowhere again, has a school. Ooh, this is a nice picture. Yeah, that's it. And then, say you go down to Vulcan, and then you go east across Lake McGregor to Lomond. And it's a pretty nice place. Lots of Mennonites there, though, for some reason, but they got one grain elevator, it might, yeah, which I don't know. And then it's pretty nice there. I've been there. It's a nice quiet community. And yeah, so now I'll tell you about Lake McGregor. It was built in like 1920 or something. It's a reservoir. And then south end of Lake McGregor, there's Little Bow and Travers reservoirs in the dam. It's just from the Little Bow river, which is like tiny. It's barely a river, but and that brings us to Carmangay. Oh, and Lake McGregor does look like a nice place to swim. I've never actually swam there for some reason. It is pretty big. I've been a little bit. That's nice. They have crayfish, which is weird. On to what brings us to Carmangay is the Little Bow River that passes through there. There's a little train bridge there. It's like a rip-off tiny version of the Lethbridge Viaduct, or viaduct, however you pronounce it. And Carmangay is just a little place. It looks pretty nice. Not really anything there. There's an old grain elevator. Oh, and there is the I think it's G3 grain elevator, which is huge. And it was built when I was still alive. So it was built pretty recently, like when I was like 9 or 10. So, not that long ago. And it's bigger than those, I'm pretty sure. And they even got a railway going there. Yeah, it's pretty big. Sounds like there's like nothing there. But yeah. Oh yeah, and then you go back up between Vulcan and Carmangay to Champion. I heard that Vulcan and Champion have like a feud or something, or at least they used to have a feud going on. I kind of feel that way with their schools, like they're weird and we're not. They probably think the opposite, but trust me, they're weird. They don't. Trust me. And so they're like a decent, probably second biggest, no, one of the bigger villages. And it is decently nice there, I guess. I mean, I don't know, kind of run down, but they've lost all their grain elevators to time or like demolishing. And there's nothing much there. There's like an ice cream shop and that's it. And yeah. Then we move to is that it? That might be it. I think that's it. You got that's it. Yeah. County, not a lot of people. Obviously, Vulcan's the biggest with about 2,000 people living in it. Probably a little less, but in the town of Vulcan, not the county. All the others have in the hundreds or less, I think. Yeah. Maybe 1,000 at tops, but yeah. And it's there's a lot of history around here, which I like to look at. That's why I'm always around so much, mainly. And somebody's coming on the road. That doesn't matter. I think that's about it. I'll just say the counties around it. So you go Calgary, go down the highway 2. There's Foothills County to our northwest. Wheatlands County to our northeast. Bro, he didn't wave at me. Okay, can't think. To the east, you got, Newell County and the MD of Tabor. North is Newell County, southwest, east is Tabor County. The MD of Tabor, not there. and then you go south to Lethbridge County. Lethbridge is a decently sized city, I'd say probably third biggest. No, not third. Decently sized, fourth or fifth or sixth in that area. Size city, so it's not very big though, compared to you Americans, but anyway, if there's Americans watching, but yeah, so then you got Lethbridge County, and then there's Willow Creek, the MD of Willow Creek in the west and south. Not south, just west. That's pretty much it. It's the American, whoa, the Canadian sunset. I don't want to be American. Anyway, that's it. May or may not be snowing. Did I just turn flash on? Yeah, it's snowing. We'll put all of them down. All the drain spots. Whoa. It's October 11th. Almost Thanksgiving, and it's snowing. Whoa. Well, that's Canada, so better pick this up because it's somebody's hat. Oh, that's my dad's. Yeah, you see? The snow, right? Well, it's October 12th, and it looks like winter. Oh my, look at our truck. Holy cow. Also, why does it smell like Banff? Don't worry. Never mind. Bro. October 12th. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. The wheat at our house isn't even harvested yet. No, we're cooked. Everybody's cooked. We're all done for. Isn't this winter supposed to be like insane or something though? I'm like, jeez, I guess that's Canada for you, but October 12th just feels bad to me. I wasn't even prepared for winter. I think it's like -2 out right now. It's not that cold, but jeez, I was not prepared. So we're actually fixing the quad. Okay. We just cleaned out the carb and gotta bring gas over. It's a pain in the butt though. To put that just bringing the gas over to the shop and the truck. Is this Aura? This is so much Aura. Sounds like it worked. Looked like it worked. You just got the tires pumped up, everything's back in, filled up with gas. Sounds like it worked.